Oh, wait, actually, it's getting pretty... Okay, I feel really stupid for doing that. Look how cool those mountains look. The snow mountains actually look pretty amazing on this game. What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Dean, aka the Blue Crusader, and today we're going to be playing a game which is currently in beta called Bigfoot. Now I'm pretty sure this game used to be called Finding Bigfoot, and basically what you do is you go on the hunt in the woods and obviously you find Bigfoot. So, I've been wanting to play this for a long time, so we're just going to jump straight into it. It's kind of like a survival horror experience, and we're just going to see exactly what we find out. So I'm going to jump into the solo game and make a new game. And as you can see, we can select a different lobby or a different map. So the lobby name is obviously the name of our save. And there's two different maps, okay? So originally I think there was just one map, but now there's two. So there's Glacier Bay and Ross Lake. So I'm not sure if the Glacier Bay makes Bigfoot into a Yeti or something, but that sounds pretty interesting. I'm just going to play the Ross Lake map because this seems to be just the standard experience, and then we can select a character, so we can select between 4 different characters. So I'm just going to select this dude, Thomas, and we're going to begin the game. So hopefully there might be some kind of story experience here. The camera emits a signal when living creatures are in the vicinity, so it looks like we have some gear, and we can also zoom in with the camera mode. The news about the people disappearing in Ross Lake National Park are all over the local newspapers. Over the past year, dozens of victims were found torn apart or disappeared without a trace. According to eyewitnesses, they saw something similar to a huge hairy man and heard some shrieks in the woods. Interesting, okay. And then it shows some newspaper articles and kind of like an intro, which I don't think used to be in the game. One thing I would say is the intro text is just too fast to go off screen. I did not have a chance to read that fully, so I would say that definitely needs to be fixed. Okay, so this is where we are, so we're going to present day, and it's marked on the map where we begin, I guess. Washington State, Ross Lake National Park. Okay, so we have some background of what's happening here. So did we come in this truck? Am I in that caravan? Is this like our expedition? This would be interesting to play multiplayer, but I'm guessing it would be an entirely different experience. Okay, so we start off, it says real feel 30 degrees centigrade. So we have a drone, so I guess I'm just going to pick up all this stuff. This is just loot. We have drones. The flare gun flares are just called rockets. And there's nothing inside this case. Can we take this drink? Do we need this? Okay, so I have no clue what to do so far. We have a flare gun. So if we press 1, we equip a knife. 2 is nothing. 3, we have our flare gun. Okay, so we have a knife and flare gun to start off with. What's on here? Do we have some more gear? We have a tent. We have some rifle bullets. So I guess we have something to protect ourselves with. I presume the rifle's inside this... Okay, no, the rifle's not inside the case. So we have some bullets but no rifle, right? We have some meds. We have some... Geez, we have tons of bullets. We have tracking bullets. We have night vision camera batteries. What's interesting though for me is the fact that we have this special caravan and everything, but we are like a fully fledged Bigfoot hunter. Like if you look at this logo, we even have Bigfoot on our caravan. That's how dedicated we are. So can we go inside this place? I'm guessing there's more loot inside here, right? Okay, yeah, we can open it. Ah, so we do have some rifles, but we have more than one rifle. So we can't take more than one, obviously. So I'm guessing this is just in case you play multiplayer. I'm guessing there's more rifles for the players. And the scope doesn't zoom in too much. I like that. Because if the scope zooms in far too much, then you cannot hit anything from mid-range. So we'll take some of these tracking bullets. We'll snoop through these drawers of the desk because maybe someone's left something interesting. Traps. Ah, so we have bear traps. So maybe we can put these down. And we have meat. So I'm guessing we use this to attract Bigfoot or something. I'm guessing that's what it's for. What about this tuna or this fish? Can we take that? I guess we can't take that. There's just a random drink and some tuna. I have no clue when things actually start happening. I haven't actually seen much footage of this game whatsoever. So, I'm kind of in the dark of what we're supposed to be doing and where we're supposed to be going. Which is kind of good because it keeps the spook factor pretty high, right? We'll take some flares. We'll make sure we're brushed up on what we're doing. Get some bullets. I guess now we can just head on and embark on our journey. I don't want to stay inside the caravan because it would be a be pretty boring, although it would be pretty safe. We'll make sure we have everything before we jump out on our journey, because we're going to go off into the woods solo. It would be nice if we actually did play this on multiplayer. I'm guessing it wouldn't be very scary though if you play it with friends, because you kind of have people. When we're solo, we're going to hear all those sounds, which is going to be super spooky. Okay, I'm going to load my rifle. We have everything now, okay? So I guess we can just embark off on the adventure. It's the 15th of December 2018, so this is set in the past. This is set 2 years ago, and we need to catch Bigfoot and find 4 lost people. So I'm guessing we're kind of on a case where people have gone missing. So we can view the map. This is the whole place. This is like the basin or the mountain. We're some kind of lake, like near the mountains in Washington. And then we can also click on cameras, and you'll see we have 8 different cameras here, okay? You might have seen me take some cameras in the caravan, because what you can do is you can actually place the cameras around all around the woods. You can click on the cameras to actually go into the different feeds and kind of watch if there's any evidence there. Then we have the drone, so if we deploy it we can go into this view and use it. And we have the notes. So this is going to give us some insight on what we're doing. So you can use a fire or a room to keep warm, and you need to mask the traps so Bigfoot does not notice it. You can use both baits and dead animals to get Bigfoot to react to it. So I'm guessing that's why we took the meat as some kind of bait. The camera emits a signal when living creatures are in the vicinity, so we have some kind of motion detection system. And we can zoom in the camera mode with right click. Look for a useful loot on the territory to increase the chances of surviving. For greater efficiency, place traps in different places on the map. Bigfoot is an intelligent creature and will not get trapped in one place twice. Kill animals to get more meat. So I guess we're just going to wander about. Like I said, definitely not a professional at this, not played it before. So I'm just going to wander out and just pretend I'm a normal hunter and just go check everything out. And we'll probably walk until something strange happens. I don't know how to deploy the camera, so F is the flashlight mode, which says that it's on, although I can't really see any difference. Tab goes into the tablet mode, where we saw everything before, and then Q is the backpack. So we can change the bullets. We can go to rifle bullets or tracking bullets. I'm going to put rifle bullets in, because whatever moves, I'm just shooting to kill that thing. And also we can put down flares. I guess we can put down cameras now, so could I just place this here? Okay, I'll place this here. And then we'll go into the tablet just to test it. Ah, okay, nice. Yeah, so we can right click to zoom in. So we've placed our first camera. I probably should put these in more strategic places, but I just wanted to test that. And then we can also put the trap down, the tent down, and the campfire. So if things start to get worse, I guess we're just going to make some kind of campfire. I probably should stick to the path. Things are getting dark now. This is creepy. We've literally strayed away from the base for like 2 seconds and things are already getting dark. I should have stayed in the caravan. So we need to find a place to set our tent down. So we're going back to the caravan here. So I'm going to follow this path down, and you'll see that we do actually have some kind of stamina system. So we can't run forever, which is not good. So we're definitely not going to be able to get away from anything if it jumps out at us. I have a few big videos on this channel about cryptids and Bigfoot and stuff like that. So I know a lot of people would actually enjoy playing this game, which is why I have actually chosen to play it today. Let's see if some of the myths and stuff are true. Let's see if we actually find Bigfoot in this video. So we want to place the camp somewhere that's not too derelict, because I don't want to just be like next to a tree in the dark and then just hear something while I'm sleeping, because that would just be horrible. So is there any open areas? I mean, nowhere's light. Okay, that doesn't look good. So we've just found a skull that has some bones and it's like on a pike. I don't know if that's a human skull though. It looks a bit weird to be a human skull. I'm pretty sure that's like a monkey skull. I mean, it wouldn't be a Bigfoot skull, because I mean nobody can kill Bigfoot, right? Maybe me with my rifle. But there is some kind of monkey or human skull there, so I'm guessing Bigfoot's been hunting other monkeys maybe. Okay, I heard some footsteps that wasn't me, because I stopped and I heard more footsteps. I thought they were mine, but then when I stopped, they continued. So we've come off to a great start because it says no hunting. So here's the Swampland. This probably isn't the best of places to camp out at, because there's all this green fog and gas here, which is not good. But maybe it might be a good place to set up our tent, because we can actually see for miles around us. I guess the only good thing about this place is just because it's so open. I think it would probably be better than the woods, because if something actually comes out of us, we could actually see it. Okay, so I'm going to put my tent down. I'm probably going to regret this, but I'm going to put my tent down here, so we can open and close it. Okay, my character's like either too tall or too fat to get inside this tent. Okay. So let's close this. And we can we can just glitch through the sides and watch. I probably actually should put down a camera, that would be a great idea. So this is the first camera we placed a few moments ago, and nothing's been happening here, okay? This is just radio silence right now. But from the safety of our tent, which I'm hoping is going to be safe, I mean technically they could just come inside and snatch us while I'm on the camera. But from the safety of our tent, we can see our first camera we had near the camping site. So there's some weird noises in the background, but nothing really to be worried about. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my camera out. And I'm going to place a camera outside. Camera. Okay, right. So we've set up a camera outside, so now I'm going to close the tent again. Right, so now what we can do is we can go into our camera feed too. And the interesting thing is it's actually like a 360 spinning pivot, so what we can do is we can spin it all around and actually see all around us. So technically we've got like the full vision of what's outside the tent. So if we hear anything spooky, we don't have to be worried because we can actually kind of check what's happening. The only bad thing about this though is it only shows the front of the tent. I can't tell what's behind me, so if I wanted to tell what's behind me, I'd have to actually check out of this back window. So it's raining right now and it's super dark, so I can't really tell what's happening. But day 2 has actually started. Do I just wait for things to get light again? I don't know how long I have to wait for things to get light. But if we go on the map, you can actually see the positions of our cameras. So right now we're in this swamp here, and our camera 2 is in the murky swamps, but near the base camp is our first camera. So we can see where we came from, and obviously if we would turn position, it would mark our direction on the map as well, which is pretty interesting. So we could use this to track stuff, we could use it to explore, but I don't think I want to explore in the nighttime, because it started off in the daytime, so I'm guessing it shouldn't be staying night forever, right? It's kind of funny though that I can just walk outside the tent and see what's outside without even being outside. They should probably fix that because that gives me a vision advantage. It's interesting though because if you look in the sky, the moon does actually shift, so there must be some kind of like moon cycle. I can't take my tent with me. Oh no, wait, take. How do I select take? It says I can take the tent. Wait, how do I do that? Open and close, and then take. Do I hold E to take it? Oh snap, okay, I shot a flare, and then the wolf howled. That's not good. I didn't mean to actually have my flare out. Oh, okay, so, right, I've got the tent, that's good, that's good. So I'm going to reload my flare gun, because I might actually need that. And we're just going to get going, okay? I don't want to be lingering around inside a tent for ages, because that just ruins the whole immersion of the game. So we found a shack. This wooden shack might give us some answers. We are looking for missing people, remember, so we do actually need to look for some kind of clues. So I'm going to go inside this shack, because obviously, swamp house. Okay, that didn't sound good. Okay, so nothing bad could happen in a swamp house, right? So what's inside here? First aid kit. More cans of tuna, which I can't eat. Tin container. That's an interesting thing. And more traps. So, I could actually set this up as my new base of operations. I'm not sure. Or I could keep on exploring. So, what I'm going to... Actually, that's one thing that we got recommended, right? We got recommended to set up traps in places. So I'm going to put my first trap here. And then we might actually catch something. So I'm going to put one trap there. And we only have 2 traps left. It did say that we can't trap him in the same place more than once. So I'm only going to place 1 trap because he might walk into it. And then I'm going to put a camera down. And I think that's it. Okay, I think we're going to leave this place. So we have some more rifle bullets. I probably won't use 35 bullets before I die, but let's just hope so. Oh, wait, actually, it's getting pretty... Okay, I feel really stupid for doing that. Okay, so we can put some meat on here. Wait, how do we open the bear trap? Do we need to... Take meat. Mask. Take. Okay, we're going to put the bear trap down again. I was an idiot. I thought if we walked over our own bear trap, I thought we wouldn't be able to step on our own bear trap ourselves, but apparently that's not the case. So I'm going to put this light on, take these flares. Like I said, it's actually getting daytime now. Look how cool those mountains look. The snow mountains actually look pretty amazing on this game. So we've set down our cameras. We've got our bear trap. We're going to leave the door closed, because if we capture this thing, I don't want to come back and then find it inside the hut. But yeah, whilst it's daytime, if we somehow manage to find him during daytime, I would not be bothered. I think I wouldn't even be as scared if we did it in the daytime. Because in the dark, obviously, we have to run and we can't see him. Does the map have anything else for us? The map doesn't really say where we're going. When we find something, it gets marked on the map. So I guess we just have to explore and just run around ourselves. So we've had enough time inside the open. We've been inside the open swamp. In the daytime, it actually is pretty nice. Since we've been in the open for so long, we are going to have to actually take a risk and go back through the trees. So we're going to wade through the trees. And you can see there's actually some small plants and small tree saplings. So we're going to wade through these trees, which is more dangerous. But we are actually aiming to look for another building, because we want to find another building which should be able to give us some clues. And for some reason, all of these shacks just seem to be in the trees. They're never in a convenient place. This would actually be a perfect place to put a tent, because this is actually a pretty open area. But also, since it's so open, it would actually be perfect to put down a camera as well. So that's where the... Wait, how many cameras do I have now? Camera 2, camera 3, camera 4. So we have 4 cameras. So we should probably check up on these cameras. So this is the first one near the campsite. We don't really have anything abnormal here. So that's the first camera. The second camera was somewhere in the swamp. I think this was the original tent position. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, so he's literally just attacked me while we're... Look, he's running. Look at him. He's getting on out of there. Wait, did we hit him? This is exactly what I was afraid of. Okay, now he's run off. I have no clue where he's gone. This is actually what I was afraid of. At least if I was in the cabin, I would have had a chance. So what happened was I was looking through the cameras to see if we had like vision of where we put them before. And then he literally picked me up and flung me over his head. Okay, we're going to make another... How do we mask them? I think we need something to mask the trap. Maybe we should put it in the grass next time. Okay, hopefully he doesn't come back. Maybe... Okay, I'm going to use a first aid kit. Can we eat the meat? No, I don't think we can eat it. It was actually pretty hard to aim as well. I was trying to shoot the guy, but he just ran off. He wasn't even that fast, but he was absolutely huge. I think what they are going to do is they're going to work on like a brand new Bigfoot model soon. So he should look even more terrifying. If I'm honest, I wasn't really that scared. I was just super surprised when he just picked me up. So he ran this way, so I guess we're just going to try and track him. We have 2 types of bullets. We have the tracking bullets, but I don't know what they do. Like, do we shoot them and then it does something? I don't get it. I think we're supposed to hit him with one of the tracking bullets and then... Yeah, actually, yeah, I'm going to load the tracking bullets. Because if we see him, I think we shoot him with those and then we can get his position. So let's head up into the mountains, because I'm pretty sure he'd probably want to live in the mountains. So I'm going to put another trap down and put some more meat in it. And it's masked in the grass, so I'm guessing that would do something. I'm actually pretty paranoid now, because he's actually pretty clever. Like, if I look on the cameras to try and get some surveillance, he just attacked me straight from behind. I had no chance to react. But one thing I am actually happy about is the fact that he doesn't kill you instantly. Like, it actually gives you a chance on this game, which is something I do like. Because most survival horror games, you run away from the enemy, and then when you find them, they just kill you in one shot. But I was actually pretty happy that, like, the guy didn't kill me instantly. So we're going to put one camera down here, and then we'll put one more camera down here. So we have 2 cameras around this cave. So we've discovered some sort of cave with these stalactites and stalagmites on it, which could be a key to where the survivors are, or the missing people, because I'm guessing they're not survivors. So we found a missing cave. This is called the Unknown Cave. So we have rib cages and skulls which have just literally been snapped in half from someone's spine, so that's not a good start. And then we have like hieroglyphics or something, like ancient Bigfoot stuff, probably like Native American stuff. That's actually pretty cool. So we have a lantern to turn on, so we could actually use this if we were like some sick person who like loved sleeping with bones. I guess we could use this as our lair. It reminds me of something off the forest. Drone battery. So there is actually some dropped stuff here. So whoever was here, obviously they're just bones right now. So I'm guessing that's one of the people who's missing, but it doesn't give us any clues as to specifics. So we found, I don't know how many bone sets we found. We found like 3 rib cages, so 4 rib cages. So I don't know if that means anything, but that probably means a group of 4 people who went missing probably got killed in this cave. Find lost people 0 out of 4. So we haven't actually found anyone who's lost. I'm pretty sure I did a good scrub of the cave. We can't do anything with these bones, so I'm guessing this is just a lost cause right here. But we stole the drone batteries, so at least they were useful. Oh snap, we can glitch through and see like the whole rocks. So I think what would actually be a smart idea is we did set up 2 cameras outside, and we do only have 2 cameras left, so this might be a bit stupid as well. But I think this cave does look promising. So we've got 2 cameras outside to kind of give us some insight into the cave, because this looks like a cave that Bigfoot would actually live in. So we definitely do need that. So I guess we're just going to keep going. Should we keep going this way because we came from this way? I know we're in the mountains, but we don't want to keep going to the same direction. We're going to go left because we've gone to his cave. I'm guessing this is Bigfoot's cave. We've gone to his cave and we haven't found him. We did find some pretty sick clues though, because if he didn't go up this mountain, he probably went this way. I'm not sure how the game engine in the system works. Just because he runs one way doesn't mean he's going to be that way. Because technically, like, he could teleport. I don't know how he spawns or how he works on the game. If he just runs around the whole map, then maybe we can actually track him, but I'm not sure. Geez, that day did not last long whatsoever. I'm pretty sure the nighttime lasts like twice as much as the daytime. What I'm going to do, if the game lets me, because you know how it is with building, I'm going to try and place my cave somewhere. I'm going to try and place my tent somewhere. It's probably only going to let me, it's only going to let me place it outside of the cave. That kind of sucks, but it's the best we're going to have to deal with. So we're going to place it here. And then we're going to open the door. Okay, we're going to chill in here for the night time. We have 2 cameras outside and we can kind of see out of here a little bit. We can't see much, but... So we're camping near his cave. This is probably not the smartest idea, because at night time he would probably come back to his cave. I'm going to have to try and rely on the fact that Bigfoot can't break into our tent. Because if he can open the door or break the tent, then I'm going to be screwed. Because what I want to do is I want to take this chance to look at the different camera feeds. Because you know how last time he attacked us when I was looking at the cameras? Now that I'm in a tent, I feel a little bit more safer. So there's nothing on the first feed. That's safe. How about the swamp? Because the swamp was somewhere I did not want to be at night time. Remember, we can actually right click to zoom. I think it would be pretty scary to actually see him on one of these cameras. Because you'd know that he's so close, but also like he could move at any second towards where I am. Okay, so we have 2 cameras in the swamp. And we have a trap which hasn't been triggered. Oh! Okay, this is at the cabin. So he's not actually near the cabin. He hasn't taken any of our bait. Camera 4? I can't remember where this one was. I think it was just in the woods somewhere. I think this was in the open field where we put it down. And camera 5 is near us, because you can actually see it's right outside the tent. So I think this would probably be the scariest camera to actually see anything moving around. So his cave opening looks pretty clear as well. The 6th camera. Okay, everything looks clear. The coast is clear. He must not be on the offensive right now. He doesn't look like he actually wants to attack us anymore. Okay. I'm going to actually turn my flashlight off because I'm not sure if it might actually attract him to come to the base more. I'm going to sit in the dark and we're going to try and bait him to come out. It's a shame there's no sleep system on this game because I can't skip the nighttime completely, which is what I'd like to do. Oh snap. Wait, something fell from the trees, I think. What I would like in this game though is I would like a little more ambient sounds in terms of like weird animal noises, because you do hear things like wolves and birds and owls, which is great, but I would like to hear some kind of like ape sound or more sort of Bigfoot stuff in the distance, because I think that would really make the suspense like a lot greater than what it is. But yeah, with the sounds, like when you're playing this game with headphones, it definitely does feel like pretty spooky. Like it feels like you're in a forest pretty much. Like there's definitely the horror factor there. Okay, I'm hearing a few footsteps outside. It's just like one footstep every few minutes, or every 30 seconds that I'm not making myself. Which doesn't mean that it is anything, but it's kind of starting to have an effect on me. Okay, let's check out the cameras once more. So camera 1. Camera 1's clear. Camera 2 at the swamp seems to be fine. Camera 3 at the cabin seems also to be okay. So if the cabin in the swamp's fine, mostly everything else should be fine, because this is pretty close to me as well. Camera 4 in the open field is getting a little bit warmer. Literally, the cameras get a little bit warmer the further we go up. Oh snap. Something has just picked up some motion. The beep was a motion detector, but I'm not sure which camera it detected motion on. Okay, that's kind of worried me a little bit. I think it was camera 4, which is super close. I hope it wasn't. What about camera 5 near the tent? Camera 6? Okay, it did detect motion, but it hasn't told me exactly where the motion was. Okay, that is spooky. Yeah, every single camera seems to be fine now. It must have just detected something like close by or in the distance for like 1 second. So I guess we just missed something that we could have caught on camera. I think what I should have done is I should have put down a night vision camera, but we don't have any. We do have night vision camera batteries, but we need to find a night vision camera and get 7 batteries to use it. So we need to put that in like a great space when we find it. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is I think I might make another video on this, because we've already found Bigfoot once and we've already had an encounter in this video, so it has been pretty interesting so far. If you do want to see more of this game though, let me know in the comments below. I think I might play this again at some point, because I am kind of curious about what might happen at the end of this game. Like, I don't know what happens when you die. I don't know if you just start again, or if you go back to a checkpoint. I don't know what sort of stuff we can collect or what we'll find when we find the missing people. So there's a lot of objectives which we need to do. So that makes me pretty curious. So make sure to like the video and subscribe if you enjoyed it. I think I will play this game again at some point. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.